Welcome once again to Octane Mobile Gaming, or if it's your first time here, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification button. It's Saturday, the third day of the event, and round about Saturday, during any event, you can tell just about where you're gonna finish. Today, I've actually obtained UF, which is the ultimate form, and I had to rework all my decks. So this is the main deck that I'm using for the legend bosses. I also use it for the overkill bosses and the ultra kill bosses. It works very well. It's quite powerful, it's quite quick, and it's quite versatile. Is it diverse? Not like some of the previous decks that I've actually used, but it is really powerful for a commander deck, and it's really versatile. It can be used in many different ways. It's got on the ultimate form, which is StoneTech Matriarch. It's got the Master Collection card, which is Princess Riverine and Stonetail. It's got Magma Ventrix, which is the Master Collection card from the previous Fire Commander event. It's got Ra, and it's got Thort. These two cards are, I would say, they are two cards that are quite good to have. If you've got two copies of Ra, they are two brilliant cards to own. I thought Network would have brought out the revival pack today where you could obtain Ra. I'm hoping they'll bring it out tomorrow, but if they don't, I would be very disappointed, even though I've already got one copy of Ra and I've got Thort, which is quite good as well. Just for free-to-play players or players who haven't been in the game that long, who would like to obtain a copy of Ra, I think they should be able to have the opportunity to purchase the card. And Network keep on changing stuff, because normally we expect to get a revival pack today. They haven't brought it out today. I'm just wondering what's going on, but never mind. Let's go on. So the next deck I've got is this one. It's my Punisher deck, and I've been using it to fight the Punisher bosses, and it's quite effective. It's quite powerful. It's got two scepters. It's got a fire scepter and it's got exaltant cane. Haven't crafted the exaltant cane to a fire scepter because I haven't got all the materials. So as soon as I obtain all the materials, I'll be crafting that one to a fire scepter. The next deck I've got is my quest deck. I've changed my quest deck, and now I'm using most of the deck, with the exception of Ra. I'm using a Thort to generate most of my fire power gems, and I've got the ultra rare on this setup, which is Lagomorphic Queen, and she works quite well for heal. Ultimate. This is the deck that I use for the ultimate bosses, and this one as well has got on two scepters, well, exaltant cane and a fire scepter, and it's mostly for heal. The ultimate bosses are quite good when it comes to generating a lot of trophy to push yourself up the solo leaderboard, but when it comes to actually getting a place in the top 5 to get a relic for one of the legendary getting a rune, I should say, getting a rune or 2 runes for the legendary relics, it is very difficult. So I think Network should actually make the winning pool a bit bigger. So I think the top 5, the number 1 player should get like 3 runes, number 2 player 2 runes, number 5 player 2 runes as well, and anybody after up to round about 20 should get 1 runes each. That's what I think anyway, but what do I know? So those are the 4 decks I've been using, and they work quite well. They're quite effective, they're quite powerful. So yesterday I was using 3 keys to kill the legend bosses. Today I'm down to 1. So I've actually got more keys, and I'm able to go further up the solo leaderboard. Had to use 3 key for both the legend bosses, and I'm still using 3 key for the overkill boss to get as much overkill, and the ultra kill boss obviously I have to use 9 keys to get the 500% overkill. So we're gonna get into a few of the battles and let you see how the deck actually work. So I use the same deck, my main deck, for the 2 legend bosses and the overkill and the ultra kill boss. So it's the same deck I'm gonna be using all the way through. So go ahead, use 1 key. Once we get into the battle, what we want to do, power up all our battle skills, and then we're gonna operate the gonna activate first and foremost Master Collection and the Ultimate Forms battle skill. And this will actually help us to get our polarity going. So we've got our polarity going, and what you want to do is just match anything just to get your keep your polarity going. So we've been hit with Gem Silence, and that's not really gonna be very good for us because we need to use our battle skills. So okay, it's been dispelled, but we have lost positive polarity, but never mind, we should be able to generate enough power to kill the boss. So as you can see, I'm low on health, so health is an issue, so you have to pay close attention to your health and the time. So I've got 100% overkill using just 1 key. And it's the same for the next legend boss, so I'm not going to fight that boss. What we're going to do, we're going to fight the overkill boss first, and then we'll go into the ultra kill. So it depends on which boss you're fighting. You can have the killer skill either for the ultimate form or magma ventrix, whichever it is, it doesn't matter. It's better if it's the ultimate form, because the ultimate form actually passes its killer skill over to the other cards, so it will be much better. But if it's magma ventrix, he isn't the ultimate form, so he will not pass his killer skill over to the other cards. So we are losing quite a few of our power gems. Don't want to do that. So you have to keep a eye on your polarity counter. So now we're down to 1. Next time around it's gonna be positive, and we get our battle boost as well. There you go. That's like cracking a walnut with a sledgehammer. As you can see, over 1.6 trillion overkill. That's like using a sledgehammer to crack a peanut. So much overkill. So we're gonna go in and we're using the same deck for the ultra boss, and we're gonna generate round about the same amount of damage, probably more. So the overkill is not a problem with the ultimate form. So this is my first commander ultimate form. I've got several Slayer ultimate form, so wasn't that sure that it would be this powerful, but it's quite powerful, and it's the direction that the game is going in. Ultimate forms, they have basically taken over the game totally, and it's nice to have ultimate forms because they're quite powerful, quite effective, and it helps. So we've got our polarity, which is positive now. Swap. Says it doesn't take long because you have decks that would take you quite long to actually kill the boss, but this one you can do it in 5 to 6 turns, And that's it. You're 500% overkill. Let's see the overkill that we actually generate, 1.7 trillion. So you can see the power that this deck is actually generating. So it's quite an effective deck, quite powerful. Next up will be the quest deck in action, and the quest deck act as master collection card, ultimate form. It's got magma ventrix, it's got thought, and it's got the ultra rare. So what you want to do, allow your relics to create all your gems and power gems, swap your gems, swap your battle skill, activate the master collection and ultimate form to get your polarity going. When polarity goes from negative to positive, activate all your rest of battle skill. Unless you're running low on health, before it goes positive, activate your ultra rare to give you a boost of health. I've got 2 scepters on it to aid with recovery, so that does help a lot. Once you've activated all your battle skill when polarity is positive, you should have enough power gems on the board to kill the boss, because it generates quite a lot of power. So board is filled with power gems. I'm gonna swap my power gems, and you can see the power that this deck is actually generating. Quite a lot of power. So it's quite quick, quite effective, and as I said, it's quite dynamic. That's all I've got for you today. So like, subscribe, leave a comment below. And as always, this is Octane saying peace and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.